Hey guys, so I promised that I would film an updated hair video on how I achieve my updated hair. So right now my hair has been faded to this kind of rose gold brownish, like a fall autumn color. So usually what I do is that because my roots are growing out and my roots are pitch black, and I want that to be more of a ombre to connect with my hair right now. So right now I'm gonna use this Palty hair dye, which is another Japanese one, just like how I got my platinum blonde hair in my dark to blonde hair video. I use the same brand, the Japanese hair dye brand, because it leaves my hair silky smooth. That's why I like it personally very much more than the American brands that you can get at any like retailer like Target and stuff. I get mine at a Japanese store, so if you have a Japanese store called Ichiban, they should have the hair dyes there. The color I chose is Raspberry Jam. So this one is the foaming one. It's not the one that came with the brush like I did in the previous old video. This one is the one where it comes with a spatula. So I'm gonna open up and show you guys what there is in here. This in a cup. So it shows you all the 4 warning signs and whatnot. And then it comes with this little spatula that you're going to use, the raspberry jam color solution, bottle solution that you're going to mix them with, and a hair conditioner, of course. But that little pack is never enough for my thick ass hair, so I don't ever use that. The cup is handy. The instructions, a pair of gloves. So make sure you guys wear a shirt that you don't care for, or like a top, or if you even have like a professional drape, you can use that too. So I'm gonna put on my gloves. It comes with these 2 latex gloves. So now that your gloves are all on like a surgeon, get your cup, and the instruction says that you want to shake up this bottle 20 times. It's in Japanese, but it says right here, number 20. I believe it's saying like you have to shake it up and down vertical 20 times because it says on the paper in the English part of it. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, once you have 20 times, you're gonna pour all the content that's in this little bottle into your big tub. That is what I'm gonna do. And what I like to do is put the empty bottles back into the box, so then you make less of a mess around your counter. Now with your tube, you're gonna use the cap to puncture the tube and just press, and it's punctured. So now it's open. And you're gonna squeeze all this content into the bottle as well, in the little tub, I mean. To get all the content out, I roll it up and squeeze it out like a toothpaste tube. And if you're gonna dye your hair, honestly, you don't have that makeup on. I just want to keep it most real as possible, most raw as I can for you guys. So this is how it looks like right now. The liquid and the tube cream. Now with the spatula, this is where it comes in handy, you guys. Keep in mind, if you notice, this tub, this cup, has a line right there. You see that line? That's gonna be your measuring line. So with the spatula, you're gonna basically push and mix those 2 products, those 2 development together, and it's gonna start foaming up. And once the foam reaches to that line is where you're gonna stop, and you can start applying. I mean, it's ready. See how it's already foaming up already? And it's okay if you still see a little bit pebbles of like cream still, that's fine, because it is going to develop as you're applying it to your hair. Since I do have bangs, I'm still going to section them the way I used to still. If you have anything like this, that will be handy. I'm just going to use my husband's, if you don't mind usually. So what I'm going to do is separate in 2 sections. So the top section and the bottom section. So for now, I'm going to split this in half. And then we're going to separate the top portion from the bottom. And I'm just going to tie the bottom for now. Or clip it. If you have clips, it'd be easier. I'm just going to use a clip as well, just so it's not in the way. So I'm just clamping that in. Now we're going to work on the top part first, just because The top part is where everyone's gonna see the most color saturation. You want the top part to be most saturated and most even, in other words. So I'm gonna take my little product and you're just gonna start going at it. So I like to go with my line, my part, right at the root. And what's cool about this little spatula is that it has little holes in it. So the holes is gonna help penetrate it better, and you will still get both sides evenly because you can flip it back and forth like how I am right now. Make sure you get your baby hairs in front. And then I like to do another like about like an inch or half an inch separation. If you have thick hair like I do, you might gonna need 2 boxes, which I do have. I have an extra box just for backup in case. Since recently I did get my hair kind of thinned out, so then I might not even need the second box. Just make sure you don't develop the second batch before you're ready to use it, because it says on the instructions that only mix them when you're ready to use and don't let them sit out, because who knows what will happen. Your hair might fall off. Just to be safe. And this is how you know you can get precision and that you are gonna get even, like get all the crevices of your hair, and so you won't end up blotchy. I know it takes a little bit long, but it's definitely gonna be worth it, because you don't want blotchy hair and you end up going to the salon anyway and getting it fixed, which costs more money when you could have went to the salon in the first place. So definitely take your time on this if you need to. I'm pretty used to it, so I'm pretty fairly quick. I can get it all done if I wasn't filming within like, I don't know, half an hour or less. My entire head. So now it's time to do the other side. Okay, so now once I have all the roots are done, we're gonna go into the bottom half. So for now, I'm just going to clip this part up away from the bottom, and then with the second box after that, I might end up doing just all the ends of it. So all we have left is the bottom. And to get the bottom, I like to get the outer perimeter first. So we're gonna do that. Now once I have the outer perimeter, I'm going to separate a line in the middle, right here, just so I can get this part. And then I'm going to do another separation, another line here, just so I can get it through thoroughly to the roots. And I'm going to do a line on this side as well. Now I'm just going to do the rest of the bottom and then the tips of my hair as well. And make sure you squeeze, because you want it to really run through the hair. So you want to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the hair follicle. And then the more heavier, the more weight to it, the more saturated it is. So the more of a better chance of it being even. A good way to test if it's really saturated is if you squeeze on it, and if it looks like it's kind of dry still in the middle, that means it's not saturated enough. So you're going to want to put more hair dye in it for it to be more saturated. So this side's pretty good. It's really saturated. So just separate that part that you're done. Use the clip you did earlier. Alright guys, so this is the finished result. So you notice my gray parts, my rose gold parts are a little bit more lavender now. They're a little bit more pastel-y, lavender, gray. So yeah, and then my roots aren't black anymore, as you can tell. They're completely that dark red tint brown to it, which is what I wanted. If you guys are wondering how I got this gray color, it's because I was bleached blonde before, and you have to bleach your hair to achieve that gray look. So when my hair was like platinum blonde, basically I hit it with a cranberry or like this raspberry color, and it achieved that gray radiance. So I hope that really helps you guys, and if you guys have any other questions, do comment below and I'll try to answer as much as I can and as detailed as I can for you guys. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thanks for watching.